Hi guys, in this video I'll discuss the literary characteristics of Romantic Age. So let's get started. Now the first characteristic is this usage of simple and plain language. Remember that the writers or poets of the Romantic Age, they deviated a lot from the writers of the Enlightenment age. Enlightenment writers like Pope, Johnson, they used to use the super formal or pompous language that the highly educated people could understand. But in this Romantic age, the poets, they rejected that kind of thing. Okay, because remember that the Romantics were heavily influenced by the ideas of the French Revolution. Okay, so they started writing for the people, or the idea by the people, for the people, of the people. They started writing in a very simple, lucid language so that a layman or a common man can understand that. Okay, the next is focus on emotion or feelings. Now the Enlightenment writers, they used to focus on more logic and rational kind of thing. Okay, because they wanted to touch the rational mind of the people. But the Romantic writers, they focused on emotion and feelings. They wanted to touch the hearts. Okay, their poetry can be seen as a response to the cold science of the industrialization. The Romantic writers, they do not talk about how you think, rather how you feel. Okay, so they do not talk about the merit or demerits of on particular thing. Okay, so the next is emphasis on nature and idealization of rural life or countryside. The Romantic writers, they started comparing or contrasting between the pure and peaceful life of countryside and the dehumanizing hell-like life of cities. Okay, now this time the industrialization rapidly started increasing. Okay, the Romantic writers, they observed hell-like situation that the people suffer in city life. Okay, they started focusing on more nature and started idealizing the life in countryside. They wrote lots of poetry comparing these two kinds of life, city life and countryside life. So you say that it's also a reaction to the Enlightenment, because Enlightenment saw nature as dissected. Okay, so the Enlightenment writer, they saw nature from doctor or scientist eye, with a critical eye. Okay, but the Romantic writers, they saw nature as a whole. They wanted to celebrate the nature as a whole. Okay, so they didn't treat nature with a critical eye like the Enlightenment writer did. Okay, and next is emphasis on freedom and individuality. Now it comes from the influence of the French Revolution, because French Revolution glorified the idea of individualism. So the Romantic writers, they wanted to see an individual as an important element of nature. Okay, but before this era, a hero was celebrated, but in this era, the poets, they started celebrating a simple common man that would often neglect. Like if you read the poetry Solitary Repair by Wordsworth, you see that a girl who walks in the field, she is celebrated how she walks in a field. Okay, so this kind of little things that this poet picked up and celebrated those things. Okay, now next is superstitious and supernatural elements. Now if you read the Coleridge's poetry, you will most often find the supernatural elements. So the Romantic poets or the Romantic writers, they emphasized on the idea suspension of disbelief. Okay, so when you read a poetry, you just put aside your rational faculty or rational mind and just absorb it, otherwise you cannot enjoy that. Okay, so in Jane Eyre, Frankenstein, they all tried to talk about supernatural elements, and they told the reader that to suspend their disbelief so that they can enjoy the reading. The next is uses of free verse. Now if you see that the previous era, the Enlightenment writers, they used heroic couplet and other kind of sonnets. Okay, so the super formal or this kind of poetry they used. Okay, so the Romantic writers, they rejected old poetic convention on all other strict and rigid poetic rules that the Enlightenment writer used, like Pope, John, heroic couplet. So because to they focused on free flow of your emotion. So if you want to capture your free flow of your emotion, so how can you capture those maintaining a rigid form of poetic convention? So they that's why they focused on usage of free verse, so that you can capture your free flow of your emotion. Okay, so they vehemently rejected those old and strict rules of poetry, like the enlightenment writer did. That's it in this video. I hope you understand.